Namo Namaha one and all. I am Ragini Sharma presenting my views on ancient Indian science. To begin with, I would first take you through a research made by an American scientist, Dr. Howard Stengel. He collected hymns, mantras, and invocations from all over the world to test their strength in his laboratory. What he found that the Gayatri mantra produced 11,000 sound waves per second. Also, this was the most powerful mantra of the world. In another research, NASA claimed that the Sanskrit language, the oldest language of our country, is the most suitable language for the development of computer programming. They have also planned to implement it soon. Both these findings indicates how well advanced our ancient science were. The world that we live in would not have been possible without the major contribution by our ancient science. Be it mathematics, biology, astrology, or physics, India has her presence everywhere. The most fundamental entity of the world are numbers. We count everything, but perhaps it would not have been possible without the major contribution by our great scientist Aryabhat. He was of only 23 years old when he wrote his first book, Aryabhatiya, in which he mentioned that zero is not only a numeral, but it is also a symbol and a concept that enables to find the distance between the earth and the moon. Without zero and its many applications, everything from modern commerce to banking to statistics and even coding was hard to think of. He also mentioned about the geocentric nature of our solar system, that is, the earth revolves around the sun. He also mentioned about that. But friends, what we have learnt in our textbook is that Nicolaus Copernicus was the first to discover this. Moving on to the next discovery, which deals with the very creation of this universe, and that is atom. Acharya Kannad was the first one to introduce the theory of atom, and he did it not by any advanced method, but just because he was unable to disintegrate a small piece of food items beyond a limit. In his Vaisheshika Sutra, he mentioned that every object is made up of anu, which in turn come together to form a molecules. And also let me tell you, friend, that this was not John Dalton, but 2500 years ago, Acharya Kannad has already stated this one. Coming to the next discovery, it says, the recent report reveals that the most important aim of everyone's life is to be healthy. Let me tell you again that the first and the oldest system that has recognized the importance of health was the Ayurveda. Charak, the father of Ayurveda, has stated that the purpose of Ayurveda is to prevent from occurrence of disease and not the curing part. It also states that only by bringing little changes in one's lifestyles, one can be healthy physically and mentally. So by this we get that the motive of Ayurveda is the selfless service. By these three epoch-making contributions are from our country, that is our ancient India. If we delve into it, we'll get to know that there are many such inventions that are still unknown to the world. The only message that I would give from my speech is that let's start exploring our ancient India and spread it throughout the world. Let us not forget that our country has her own voice. The only need is of a listener. Now here I end my speech with the great Indian ancient thought. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkhama upnyat. Thank you.